and you guys went through a stretch of games against some of the best competition really on the West Coast and Midwest these last couple weeks. How do you think the team ultimately fared, came out of the stretch? What are your thoughts overall?
Yeah, I think we've had some warts that were exposed. I think our side-out consistency we've been working on, that's got to improve, and I'm glad we saw it now. I think that what we did see is when we play stretches of very good volleyball, we're as good as anybody. But we've got to we've got to make sure that the stretches that we don't play good volleyball on are minimized. And I think we can't give up point runs of 3+ points in a game and still expect to have an easy win. I think we've got to make sure that we're taking care of the side out game. We're taking care of scoring points when we get the ball on our side. So I like what we've done in practice from these, looking back at this stretch and what it told us, and how these guys have taken steps to get a little bit better at it.
And we were just talking about the standings of the EIVA recently. It really doesn't get much easier for you guys going forward, does it?
No, New Jersey Tech's playing very well. Harvard or Princeton's always tough to play at Princeton, and that's this weekend. And then sandwiched in between this weekend and the Harvard Sacred Heart weekend, we got to make a trip out to Columbus. So it's not like we're going to have a full week of rest to get ready for Harvard and Sacred Heart. And then after that, we head down to Charleston and George Mason. So the next 6 matches are the rest of our regular season in the EIVA. And like I said, we have that 7th match sitting there at Columbus. So we're going to have an opportunity to kind of solidify our lead in the EIVA, and hopefully we're playing at a better level than we've been playing through March.
And I was going to mention that game on Tuesday against Ohio State, kind of oddly sandwiched into the middle of the week. How tough is it, or is it tougher for you guys to not only play the 2-game weekend series on the road, but then have to immediately go back on the road again to right now the best team in the nation?
Yeah, I think it's always a challenge to make that trip out to Columbus, doubly so during a weeknight where they got to come back and be in class Wednesday morning after probably getting in about 4:30 in the morning here. So we've just got to do a good job of managing their energy, managing their rest, making sure they recuperate and regen, and get back into the gym and try to make the most of the modified training block we're going to have next week.
And obviously the quest for you guys is to win another EIVA championship. How important is it to maybe hit a stride in these last 7 games to be playing your best volleyball come postseason?
I think this is where we want to be playing our best. Let's ramp up to EIVA championships. Let's ramp up to NCAA play. But let's make a concerted effort to make sure that our minds are right with this last month of the season.
All right, well, Coach, thanks again for your time, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Jack.